Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today we'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. We are continuing to have a lot of GBT12 stuff. Firstly, we have Narukami with Plasmatron Dragon. His skills are Act Rearguard Circle once per turn, Thunderstrike 4, Counterblast 1. This unit gets plus 2000 power for each card in your opponent's bind zone until the end of your turn. And Auto Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle, your opponent chooses one card from his or her drop zone and binds it face up. This is a very nice power unit, while also having the benefit of the binding. I think this will most likely replace Rock Climb Dragoon in people's decks. And against Ground Blue, it continues to help the matchup in Narukami's favor. This, along with Chatura, is really going to be able to speed up your Thunderstrike and the amount your opponent will have to guard. Narukami also get Wyvern Strike Timlash, who has Act, Rearguard Circle, Thunderstrike 3, retire this unit, choose up to the same number of your units as the number of cards in your opponent's bind zone, and they get power plus 3000 till the end of turn. It seems like a heavy cost for the power up, and I think the other power ups Narukami get will make it so the plus 3000 power won't mean much, but it may make for a nice one or two of. For Oracle Think Tank, we have a grade 2 Weather Girl Shake. She has Auto Rearguard Circle Oracle. When this unit attacks Vanguard, look at the top card of your deck and put it to the top or bottom of your deck. If you put it to the bottom, this unit gets plus 2000 power until the end of the turn. This doesn't even have a cost and is pre-G, which is actually amazing. Oracle Think Tank will actually be able to read the future again, like they were supposed to. And she also has Auto Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and this unit gets plus 2000 power until the end of the turn. Not only does this make up for the shield, but it also makes it a lot more likely for you to be an Oracle afterwards. All in all, Shake is a very decent card. Protective Cat is a grade 1 for Oracle Think Tank with Auto Rearguard Circle Generation Break 1. Retire this unit. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle of this unit boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 2 of your units and they get plus 1000 power for each card in your hand until the end of the turn. This would be nice behind your Vanguard as the power up helps a lot for Oracle Think Tank. I wouldn't run too many of this card though, but like the Narukami card, 1 or 2 of this card may help you in situations. The first GR has been revealed for GBT12, and it is Nubatama's Evil Eye Hades Emperor Shiranui Mukuro. His skill is Dominate, Act, Vanguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 2, and choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. Dominate all of your opponent's Vanguards as stand and they attack. Each of your Vanguards battles all of your opponent's rearguards during that battle. This is likely going to be a board wipe unless your opponent has a lot of cards in their hand that they're willing to use. You do discard 1 card, but you get 5 drive checks, so you're basically not losing anything. I'm a bit surprised that this is only a Generation Break 2, as it puts your opponent behind a lot, and the G flip helps for a speedier Mugen Lord. Nubatama also get a grade 2 Stealth Beast Tamahagane Metsu. He has 2 skills. Auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, bind 1 card from the top of your deck face down, and Auto Rearguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. When a dominated unit attacks during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a face down card from your bind zone and you may put it into your hand. If you do, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn. Plus 10k and a draw is very good for just 1 Counterblast. And there are other ways of getting the binding too, like with the grade 1 Stealth Beast Meimo Danuki, who has Auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, bind up to 2 cards from the top of your deck face down, and Auto Rearguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 1. When a dominated unit attacks during your choose a face down card from your bind zone, you may put it into your soul. If you do, this unit gets plus 5000 power until the end of the turn. Nubatama were looking like they were going to have some trouble with the soul, and this is a very interesting way of dealing with it. It's nice that the binding skills also work on Vanguard Circle, as it will be easier to set up your bind zone earlier on, ready for the later game. Steam Link's Adad Apra is a grade 2 for Gear Chronicle with Auto Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1, and choose 1 of your rearguards and bind it face up, and bind the top card of your deck face up. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Chrono Fang in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. This unit gets plus 3000 power until the end of the turn. Your opponent chooses 1 of his or her rearguards and puts it to the bottom of his or her deck. If your opponent could not put a card to the bottom of their deck, you countercharge 1. This is a very nice way of speeding up Chrono Tiger Gear Glare, and getting rid of one of your opponent's units is just a very nice bonus. I'm glad to see a deck do more of what Gear Chronicle used to do. Pushing Advanced Gear Tiger is a grade 1 Gear Chronicle with auto bind the top card of your deck face up. When this card is bound face up, other than from your deck, if you have a Vanguard with Chronofang in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, Sword Charge 1, and it has auto Generation Break 2. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Chronofang in its card name, this unit gets plus 1000 power for each card in your bind zone until the end of turn. The first skill seems good, but it could build up to you burning through too many cards in your deck. The power up is nice, but isn't too good until very late game. Lastly, for the GPT-12 cards this week, we have the RR Neo Nectar Stride, Governor Lily Maiden of Fertility. Her skill is auto Rearguard Circle, choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal the same number of cards from the top of your deck as the number of face up cards with Maiden of in their card name in total on your Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle and G zone. Choose up to 5 cards with the same name as any of your units with Maiden of in their card name from among them, call them to separate Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. Now the fact that this works from all of those zones does make it pretty flexible. If you've used a lot of your strides, but your board has been wiped, then you can use it to bring back some of the units on your Vanguard Circle, or you could end up using it just to get more attacks in. I think this card is actually really good for the multi-attack part. You won't have to run stands, and you get to use this as your first stride, and even use it 4 times if you want to, though you may be running out of cards to use for the 3rd and 4th time. We have also been shown a few promos, though it's not yet known how we will get them in English. The promo for Oracle Think Tank is Battle Sister Mont Blanc. Her skill is Auto Generation Break 1, Counterblast 2. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, put 3 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone, and draw a card for each of those cards, with different grades. The cost isn't too much of a problem, as Battle Sisters are pretty good at countercharging. The problem comes from how many cards in the deck you are burning through. Though, if you're using the Battle Sister Legion, at least that will help a little bit with that. Demonic Dragon Berserker Manasu for Narukami has auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks Vanguard, this unit gets plus 4000 power until the end of the battle. And auto Rearguard Circle Thunderstrike 1. When this unit's attack hits a rearguard, retire that unit and bind it face up. This second ability is really good and is really easy to do thanks to Hard Rod Draco Kit. It's just a shame that it's a 10k grade 3 unit. And lastly for the promos we have Gang Assault Dragon, who has auto Rearguard Circle Generation Break 1. When your grade 1 unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, that unit and this unit both get plus 2000 power until the end of the turn. With Luard, this card can easily gain plus 4000 while giving plus 2000 to 2 other units, but other than that, it's not overly strong. It's pretty good that none of these promos are overly strong, because they really shouldn't be, but the Narukami one does prove to be pretty useful. And that's everything from this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the card shown throughout the next 7 days, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!